today with me. We're going to be featuring a Doncaster-based artist, and his name is called, he's called Hybropsyche, but that's not his real name. His real name is Steve Birkin. Hi, Steve.
Hello.
So, am I right in saying that you're a Doncaster-based? Were you born in Doncaster?
Yes, born in Doncaster. Yeah.
Right. Hybropsyche. What's the origin? Why Hybropsyche? Why are you called Hybropsyche?
Well, the first reason was an attempt to find a new name when I realised that I was previously called Asphyx from my goth days, but did a Google search in the advent of the internet and discovered there were a band in America called Asphyx, so I had to change it.
Yeah.
The reason for Hybropsyche was it basically translates as the psyche of a hybrid, which sounds quite heavy, but and it's not to be confused with Hydropsyche, which is something to do with caddis flies. But basically, I chose it because I think it kind of represents me, probably how I've turned out.
Mm-hmm.
As I've been, obviously I have a disability myself, but I've spent most of my life in the mainstream. I've grown up mainly in the mainstream, gone to comprehensive schools, etc. I work in the mainstream, but I think it just basically means I'm kind of two minds, because although I live and work in the mainstream, there's parts of me that don't, mm-hmm. But I'm not entirely, for want of a better word, institutionalised either.
Yeah. Can you just tell the listeners what your disability is?
I'm visually impaired.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So partially sighted.
Right, that's right. So, what kind of music do you make?
It varies, to be honest. Basically, now I've actually got these sort of CD albums out. I've tried to put them into themes. The first, as I used to do a lot of work on 4 tracks years ago, and I basically redone the songs. So I've kind of put them together into themes. So the first album is to be honest, that's quite an aggressive album or style. It's got rocky, punky, indie rock, thrash metal, hardcore punk, if you like. Then the next album, I've gone for a sort of darker feel, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want to cover these separately or not, whether you're happy for me to keep ranting.
Yeah, no problem. Just tell the listeners what the albums are all about.
Yeah, the second one, By Night, is sort of all aspects of night, whether it's just, a nighttime atmosphere, dreams, nightmares, nighttime activities,
everything that's something to do with night.
Yeah, one way or another, and sort of, the sort of social aspects, if you like, as well, covered there a little. And the following one that we're just in the process of putting together is one called Healthy New Day, which, because the previous 2 albums were quite cynical and what have you, I wanted to do an album that was a healthier outlook for people like me, not just disabilities, but other people in disadvantaged groups, if you like, who probably have social issues. Mm-hmm. I wanted to do. I kind of covered that in the Grit and By Night in a negative kind of way, I suppose, in what kind of things we have to experience, if you like.
Right.
But I wanted Healthy New Day to be a positive, more approach to to those issues, and say, look, almost like a good cop approach, if you like, to things. You've
done the bad cop now.
That's it. I want to do a good cop, and but I mean, not healthy and cheerful as in tree hugging and everything's wonderful and the whole world's wonderful. It's not quite that, but a more yes, there are problems out there. Yes, there are problems, but this is get on with your life, try to get on with your life as best you can. These people will always be around, and even Healthy New Day acknowledges that there are nasty elements or out there, but so what, get on with it, if you like. So what, try have a more positive outlook, acknowledge that these people are exist, if you like.